Have you ever looked at something on your plate and wondered if it's truly nourishing you or slowly breaking you down from the inside? The truth is, some of the most common everyday foods, things we've trusted for years, could actually be feeding cancer cells in our bodies. Not in a dramatic, scary movie kind of way, but in the slow, sneaky, everyday bites kind of way that no one tells you about until it's too late. That bowl of cereal, that glass of juice, even that sandwich you love so much. These seemingly harmless choices may be quietly fueling something far more dangerous. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack today, because once you understand how this works, you'll never look at your food the same way again. In this video, we're going to uncover the top 5 foods that feed cancer cells and why they're especially dangerous for older adults. And most importantly, we'll explore what you can do right now to stop feeding illness and start feeding healing. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, this may be the most important message you hear this week. That here's the simple truth. Some everyday foods actually encourage cancer cells to grow, thrive, and spread. But once you know what they are and how to avoid them, you can take back control of your health starting today. That's the heart of this video. If you find value in content like this, please like and subscribe. It truly helps us keep making more powerful, honest videos that matter to people like you. While watching this video all the way through, you'll learn exactly which foods are sabotaging your health without you even realizing it, how they trigger and feed cancer cells, and most importantly, the simple changes you can make starting today to protect your body and your future. This isn't about fear, it's about power. Knowledge gives you power, and you deserve to feel confident in the choices you make every single day. So let's get into it. Let's begin with the silent villain sitting on most breakfast tables, processed sugars. Whether it's sprinkled in your tea, baked into your muffins, or hidden inside that healthy, low-fat yogurt, refined sugar is the #1 food that cancer cells love. They thrive on it. Glucose is their fuel. And when we flood our bodies with sugary cereals, pastries, sodas, or even those innocent-looking fruit juices, we're essentially giving cancer cells a buffet. What makes this even more dangerous is how sugar creates chronic inflammation in the body, setting the perfect stage for diseases like cancer to settle in and grow quietly for years before anyone notices. And it's not just about desserts. Even those so-called healthy protein bars and flavored yogurts are loaded with hidden sugars. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at managing sugar spikes, which means more damage, more stress on your cells, and a faster decline in overall health. Think about this. Just one glass of orange juice in the morning can contain more sugar than a can of soda. And when this sugar surges through your bloodstream, it doesn't just give you a temporary boost. It also nourishes any rogue cancer cells that may already be in your body, helping them survive and multiply. That's a chilling thought, isn't it? Now, the second food on our list is one many seniors have trusted for decades: processed meats. Ham, bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli slices. These are not just nostalgic comfort foods. They're cancer cell accelerators. Why? Because they contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives that have been linked again and again to increased cancer risk, particularly colorectal cancer. The World Health Organization has even classified processed meats as carcinogenic to humans. That's the same category as tobacco. And here's the kicker. Many older adults turn to these foods because they're easy, quick, and familiar. But behind that convenience is a hidden cost, a slow erosion of health at the cellular level. These meats also often come packed with sodium and saturated fats, which further compromise immune strength and make your internal environment more favorable to disease. Every time you eat a slice of bacon, you're introducing chemicals into your system that can damage your DNA, and over time, that damage can create the foundation for cancer. It's like inviting trouble into your body one bite at a time without even realizing it. Third on the list are refined carbohydrates. The white breads, white pastas, and white rice that so many of us grew up eating. These foods quickly break down into sugars in the body, spiking blood glucose and insulin levels. And as we've already talked about, cancer cells love sugar. But it goes even deeper than that. These refined carbs lack fiber, which means they don't support healthy digestion or regulate sugar absorption. They rush in your bloodstream, cause a sugar spike, and then leave you crashing and craving more. It's a cycle that not only wears out your pancreas, but also keeps your insulin levels high. And high insulin doesn't just feed cancer, it helps it grow and spread. For seniors whose metabolic systems are already slower, the impact of refined carbs is even more pronounced. Over time, a diet high in refined carbs creates a low-grade inflammation throughout your body, a silent, smoldering fire that weakens your immune system and keeps your cells stressed and vulnerable. It's not just about getting full. It's about what happens to your body long after the meal is over. Let's move to something even sneakier: vegetable oils. Yes, the oils you may have switched to thinking they were the healthier choice: corn oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, canola oil. They sound harmless, but these oils are highly processed and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. And while your body does need some omega-6s, the modern diet has pushed this balance way out of proportion. Too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3 creates a pro-inflammatory state in the body. And again, inflammation is cancer's best friend. These oils are in almost every packaged food, from crackers to salad dressings to frozen meals. They're cheap, they have a long shelf life, and they make food taste better. But inside your body, they're quietly damaging cell membranes, disrupting hormones, and creating a breeding ground for chronic illness. If you cook with these oils or consume them regularly in processed foods, it's like feeding the enemy without even realizing it. After 60, your body has a harder time repairing oxidative damage, so the impact of these oils becomes even more dangerous. And finally, number 5 may surprise you: dairy. For years, we've been told milk builds strong bones, but the truth is more complicated. Many dairy products, especially those that are highly processed or come from cows treated with growth hormones, can increase the levels of a protein in your body called IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor. Studies have shown that elevated levels of IGF-1 may promote the growth of cancer cells, especially in the breast, prostate, and colon. While a little natural yogurt or fermented cheese from clean sources may be fine, the problem arises when milk, cheese, and ice cream become daily staples, especially the kind filled with additives and hormones. Add to this the fact that many older adults are lactose intolerant without realizing it, and you have a perfect storm of digestive stress, inflammation, and increased risk. Dairy also tends to create mucus in the body, which can further slow down your system's detoxability, making it harder to eliminate toxins and cancer-promoting compounds. Oh, now you know. The 5 biggest cancer cell feeders hiding in plain sight: sugar, processed meats, refined carbs, vegetable oils, and certain types of dairy. If you've been eating any of these regularly, please don't feel guilty. This isn't about blame, it's about awakening. Every single day is a new opportunity to make a better choice. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start by being more aware. Start by reading labels. Swap out white bread for whole grain. Try using olive oil instead of vegetable oil. Explore plant-based proteins. Cut back on sugar gradually. And if you consume dairy, try to find organic or fermented options. You are not powerless. You're not too old. Your body still listens to what you feed it, and it still wants to heal. You just need to give it the right tools. The truth is, cancer doesn't usually start with one big event. It starts with years of tiny decisions.